Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Cande out today, pre-planned 4-day weekend, a wedding up in Ithaca. We're going to get all the details tomorrow. I'll probably relay some of the information I relayed to you earlier in the 7 o'clock hour. Got to delve into a few things with her. The biggest of which, taking my oldest daughter driving for about an hour and a half around town. First time on main roads yesterday. It was something. I feel like it was like a Hollywood set, like a movie. You know, people and bicycles and cars cutting us off. It was like somebody set it up. But we will delve into more of that tomorrow. We have the big Salute to Heroes on sale this week. You could check our socials. We put it all up there. The Jordan Davis Fan Club pre-sale, we don't really have anything to do with. That is tomorrow. That you get emails directly from Jordan and his team regarding that and passwords and stuff like that. We have the radio pre-sale Wednesday into Thursday with the code Jordan, and then the general on sale Friday. Everything, timing and everything you need to know. Instagram, Facebook, we got it all there for you. We are so excited. So that makes 3 big AMP at Bald Hill Catholic Health Amphitheater summer shows. Walker Hayes July 6th, Cole Swindell August 31st, and Jordan Davis now on September 14th. And reminder, we kick the summer off June 27th at Mulcahy's. Chris Lane. Not many tickets left. Moles.com with great opening band, local act, guys with guitars, they call themselves. And really fun time. So we are excited about that. Let's get into a couple of other topics here that I had mentioned earlier. So there was a poll online, a big conversation going on, an article that a lot of people were commenting on. The top 10 most underrated skills that people think everyone should learn. There's some good ones on here. Number 10 on the list, how to tell an interesting story. Now, this one, by the way, this is the only one that isn't really, helpful in a sense that could, save a life or, things like that. But I love that this is on the list. How to tell an interesting story. You're welcome, Long Island. Just listen to the Phathead and Cande show. You'll be so much more experienced in that. The most underrated skills everyone should learn. Number 9, how to safely operate a firearm. Especially if you're going to own a firearm, you should know how to safely operate a firearm. Well said. And how to keep it safe and out of kids' way. Number 8, how to read a nutrition label. That's 100%. Not only for your own health, but allergens and things like that. There's a lot of stuff you have to be aware of. Number 7, most underrated skill everyone should learn, according to this poll, spelling. Yes, thank you very much. Enough with the spell check. I love that texting and you're writing something online, it will give you spell check. I get that. That's great. But please learn spelling, especially when people post stuff on social media and they write your instead of your. They want to say you are, and they write Y-O-U-R instead of Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Just learn how to spell. Thank you. Number 6, most underrated skill, sewing. I wish I knew how to sew. I'll tell you what I can do very well. I could type really well, which is not on this list and should be on this list. Typing. Come on. You're sitting there, you're on your email all day. Instead of hunting and pecking, you are actually typing fast and clean. Best thing I ever learned in, was it high school? It was either junior high or high school, but yeah, typing was it. Anyway, not on the list, but sewing is at number 6. How to unclog a toilet is at number 5. Maybe how to not clog it in the first place. Deal with that before you have to deal with how to unclog it. But true, a good skill to know. Number 4, basic home and car maintenance. I am Guilty on this one. I am the person who has to go find someone or hire someone or whatever the case may be. But if you can do this yourself, that's a big deal. That is and could save you a lot of money. A major skill, the home and car maintenance. Number 3, cooking. Not only is it healthier, but could save you a lot of money. And yes, you're sitting around, you're starving. It's better than ordering out. Cooking, a big life skill. Now, the top 2, I think if you were to sit and have to write this down, pen to paper, you would have come up with these 2 at least in your top 5 for sure. Number 2, how to swim. Obviously, it's a life skill, not just for exercise or recreation, specifically on Long Island. With the amount of beaches and pools, how to swim, a huge life-saving thing. And number 1, first aid. CPR, Heimlich maneuver, all that, something everyone should know. Guilty here that I am not skilled in that. But yes, first aid absolutely should always be number 1. Most underrated skill that everyone should have. That's top of the list every time. Now, here's a story that I had kind of glossed over earlier because I knew we'd be doing it around now. And I hope you stuck around to hear about it. I hope you want to hear about this story because I don't know which way I fall here. Amazon has a service for Prime members, right? So it's called in-garage delivery. They will open your garage door and put your package inside. So they have the code, whatever. There's a lot of trust here, right? They have the code to your garage. However it works, I don't know. I don't have this service. But they open the garage, they put it inside. It's $1.99 extra. And it's in so it can't get stolen. The garage opens, it's in, and I'm sure they do a test run. They probably have to come over, make sure it works and whatever. Anyway, family in Massachusetts was away over Memorial Day weekend. And they got a call that their house was on fire. By the time they got back, a big chunk of it was in ruins. They were having some work done on the house. The fire was started by combustible materials workers left in a trash can by a garage. Nothing the family really could have done, but there was someone who could have helped out. The family was going through security footage, and they saw the Amazon delivery person open their garage, the in-garage delivery, delivered the package. You see the door opens. You see the driver walking through smoke to leave the package. Now, the fire was in its early stages. It was a little cloud of smoke, but still, the way they describe it in the article, it looked like a music video from the 1980s. There was still smoke. You could tell something was not right. The driver stood in the smoke, took a photo of the delivery, as they all do, proved that they left it, did not call 911, did not call the cops, even if it's not 911, say, hey, you may want to come check this out. Nope. The actual fire wasn't phoned in until 3 hours later when a neighbor saw it. So the family complained to Amazon, and initially the customer service managers refused to deal with it. They said, listen, the driver didn't start the fire. The driver dropped the package and left. But after the video went viral, Amazon apologized for the initial interaction with their customer service team, and they're going to encourage their drivers now to report suspicious activity, and they're going to look into it. So it begs the question. Now, we all know the difference between right and wrong, and every one of us right now is probably saying, if I delivered that package, I would have at least, if not 911, called the local police department and said, could you swing by and check this out? But again, I'm on that side. But you never know what these drivers are told. The whole thing these days is stay out of people's business, right? You don't want to interfere. You don't want to fight with the customer. You don't know. We've heard reports of people shooting delivery drivers, right? You don't know what you're getting involved with. They might be trained to just drop the package and go. He didn't see flames. There was some white smoke, right? Again, it sounds ridiculous. I think 99% of us would call someone to at least check it out. But I'm so split on this because you don't know how that driver was trained. He could have the threat of losing his job if he slows his route down, gets too involved. You don't know. So, interesting question. Still not sure which way I lean. And it's something to think about if you ever, should see something. See something, say something, I suppose. Take 2 seconds, make a quick phone call. At least you did your due diligence, and then you can be on your way. Still have plenty to do. National Days, good news stories coming up. Less than 20 minutes to your bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Reminder, we got a busy week. Our Salute to Heroes, Jordan Davis, Tucker Wetmore, DJ Deuce on sale all this week. All the pre-sale and on-sale details are on our Instagram and Facebook, My Country 961. And also a reminder, Wednesday, 2 days away, not only our usual Dublin Deck Hump Day Hoedown with Lockmore and DJ Salty Jim, great music, food, drink, but we have a full-fledged ticket blitz, the hottest tickets of the summer. MetLife, Jones Beach, Catholic Health Amphitheater, UBS Arena, we got it all for you every 10 minutes at our Ticket Blitz Wednesday at Dublin Deck. Don't miss it. Beautiful day today, 80 and gorgeous sunshine. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.